Hey, in today's video, I'm going to go through the number one reason why your forehand goes in net, especially if you're working on changing to a more modern grip. If you start out in a continental and you're looking to change over, or an Eastern, you want to go a little more semi-Western, or you're in a semi-Western, you want to go full Western, which I don't know if I recommend, but that's okay. If that's what you want to do, hey, it's your world. But I'm going to explain why the ball's going in the net, and people really enjoyed this video. And then at the end of the video, I've got an amazing offer for you if you want to dominate matches with your serve and your forehand. It's so good, I can only keep it up for 24 hours when you click that link. So make sure that you click it and check it out because it's pretty darn special. All right, enjoy today's video, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Hey guys, so what's the number one biggest problem I see with people who are trying to switch from more of a traditional continental or Eastern grip into the Western or semi-Western grip? We'll be right back to show you the answer. Alright guys, Pete from Crunch Time Coaching here. I got an email the other day from a guy, and we're getting ready to do the Forehand Master Machine. This video will probably be inside the Forehand Master Machine course, but I also wanted to put it on YouTube because I think it's an important video. Because when I see a lot of people, I've been getting a lot of people asking me, how hard would it be for me to switch my grip and change my forehand so I get more spin and just feel like I'm hitting a bigger ball. And one of the things that stops people right away is they start missing really bad in the net because they're used to hitting with an open frame, if you can see that, and they've been able to make adjustments and figure out a way to put the ball in. When they close that frame up, they tend to hit a ton of balls in the net, or just a lot of balls where they feel like they're not really getting good connection, and they're like, what's wrong with my forehand? So I'm going to show you kind of what happens and then what you need to do. When a lot of people start, they get ready here, they either do two moves, and I'll show you the first one right now. They get here, they don't drop that racket head far enough under the ball, so they get ready, they hit, and they go to hit a big forehand, and actually a lot of times will hit the net before it even goes, it will hit the ground before it even hits the net. And they're thinking it's really bad, and as a coach, and they don't believe me, I get all excited because I see all the rotation on the ball, and I know that it's only little adjustments that's going to help them develop a really awesome forehand, okay? When you hit that ball in the net, don't get frustrated. People just get too upset with the result, like, oh, that was in the net, or oh, that was out. When lots of coaches see, oh my gosh, did you see what you just did there? You hit it in the net, but it was like tons of spin on that ball. So one of the things, since people are used to hitting flat, is they're used to getting right here and kind of coming right through, and the ball will still go over the net, where when you hit the top spin in general, you want to get those legs lower. That's number one. Get lower, and then you've got to relax under the ball. You want to get the ball like a good foot above your racket head. And what I do here is I go into I relax that wrist back. It's also laid back this way. So I'm in this position, especially when I'm further back in the court, because I want a nice height over the net. I want a nice height over the net. That height over the net is actually going to give me a big ball. It's going to go over that net, it's going to hit the ground, and because of all that height and spin, it's going to hit and kick up at the opponent. So that's a good thing. The height is a good thing. It's actually an offensive thing. Nadal does that so well. So you want to relax, make sure you're low here, and then come up to the ball. You're aiming, I like to aim at the bottom of the ball. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm looking at the bottom of the ball. So I have a tennis ball right here. Instead of aiming for the top or the middle, I aim for the bottom. Now as I get closer to the net, I may start aiming towards the middle or the top of the ball, depending on how high the ball is. But when I'm down back here, and especially if the ball is at my waist or lower, I'm really thinking about lifting, getting on the bottom of that ball, okay? So that's super important. We're here, we get low, we lift, and then you'll see that ball go up and down in the court, and it's really, really good. Another thing too is, since we are getting lower, and the natural thing I do want you to do is learn how to get down. You just don't stay down and hit. This looks awkward, okay? Lots of times you're going to hear in tennis, stay down on the shot, but you want to get down, but you don't want to stay down, okay? The danger though is coming up too early, okay? That's the danger. That's why a lot of coaches say stay down, because If you get down and then you just hit like this, look, that doesn't look like, sometimes in a shot you actually want to do that, so that happens sometimes. But most of the time, you want to get down and kind of come up through it, but if you pop up too early, that's when you're going to hit a lot of framers. That's when you're going to hit a lot of balls in the net, because you've come up before you've hit. You want to come up with the hit, see? I get here and I'm coming up with the hit. That's the way you want to do it. It's in a nice rhythmic motion, and you'll get the feel of what that is. When the right time to come up, the more times you do it. So that's really your biggest obstacle when changing to, you know, more of an aggressive grip, a semi-western or western. You may start in the beginning to have a ton of spin without much power, even though eventually you're going to get that power the more you hit it, kind of like learning how to do a spin serve. And a lot of those mistakes are going to go into the net. Don't freak out about that. Just like when people start serving, especially a slice serve, I started learning how to slice, my balls all went into the other court. It kind of freaked me out. Now I kind of know through coaching it's kind of part of the process. You can cut down the learning curve on that, just like you can cut down the learning curve on this. But long story short, don't freak out if you start hitting the net. If you're seeing lots of rotation on the ball, you're onto something good, and focus on the tips I gave you today, and you're gonna get there, okay? Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and now what I have for you, if you wanna go to the next level with your serve and your forehand, I have the Ultimate Serve and Forehand Bundle Pack. It's a lot of it I have actually learned from some of the best coaches in the world, and all my teaching coaching experience since I've been pretty much a baby are packed into this. And I think you're going to really enjoy it. You can click the description below and also the comment section and check it out. When you do, the offer is good for 24 hours because you are going to see it is red hot. I cannot keep this offer up for too long. So if you're lucky enough to be watching this video, I would definitely take advantage of this if you are really serious about improving your serve and your forehand. Enjoy, and I'll see you on some more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.